My name is Bernard Pastor, and I support the Campaign for an American Dream. A while ago, almost a year now, I was involved in a series of events that led me to be known as quote-unquote poster child for the DREAM Act. But I think beyond that, the DREAM Act is a reality that we need in this country uh, because it's growing more and more to become a necessity. Um, we, as a country, have forgotten the basis of what we want to achieve as a country. We want to achieve freedom for everyone, and we want to achieve equality. But I think overall we need to remember that we're all humans. And it's not even about parties, it's not even about who has more money or where you're from. It comes down to the fact that we are all humans. And as humans, we need to look out for each other. I heard a quote once, and it was from a movie, but it meant so much. And it said that the moment we stop fighting for each other is the moment we lose our humanity. And I think if that's the case, then we lost our humanity a long time ago. And we need to go back to our roots, go back to the days when we loved each other. Um, I support this because it's something that hits close to home. It's something that, of course, applies to me, but it's something that America needs so that we can move on, that we can move forward, and we can unite, immigrants and those who were born here. As American citizens, we can all move forward and unite and progress this country, progress it to the great country, not only that it already is, but progress it to an even more great country. And I think that this is not going to be able to be achievable unless this dream becomes a reality. And we've struggled for so long, and I think as we saw in the civil rights movement, they struggled for so long, and it ended up being something spectacular, something that changed the history of this country. I think that if you ask anyone now, how do you view the results of the civil rights movement, I think they would say that the results were definitely beneficial. I don't see a downside to the civil rights movement, and I think that this movement is a modern day civil rights movement, and there can't be a downside. There are going to be certain issues that we won't be able to fix immediately, but that's how it was in the civil rights movement. But as long as we decide to progress, as long as we decide to take those steps, then we'll definitely get there. We'll definitely achieve success. And and we'll see that this issue is something that we need and that we did need. I support this because it's simply the right thing to do. I know that arguments can be made against that, but if we don't ever make this dream a reality, let's think of what can happen or what will happen. This country will be torn apart internally, and it's going to base itself not on equality, but it's going to base itself on discrimination. And that is not something that I grew up knowing. I grew up knowing that this country was something different, different than everyone else. I grew up knowing that this country is my home. Just as a lot of these dreamers, that this is all we know. This is our home. And no matter how hard they try to remove us from our home, we're gonna fight for it because anyone would fight to stay home. There, I know it sounds cliche, but honestly, there is no place like home. And to us, there is no place like the United States. There is no place like this. Wherever city you may be from, wherever state you may be from, this is our home. My name is Bernard Pastor, and I support the campaign for the American dream, the dream that belongs to all of us. And that dream is to be able to be an American. Thank you, and God bless you.